ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready. So,
Welcome to the Hamster Never Stops. I'm Marla.
I'm John, and it's been a while.
Oh my God, it's been a long while, but it is episode number 9, and we're feeling fine.
Yeah,
number 9, we're feeling fine.
Yep.
Listen, we have been so busy. It has been so crazy. We have not been able to do really anything, let alone take time to do a podcast.
No.
It's been insane. It's been absolutely insane. But things are good. I think we just dive right into this, right?
Yeah, I mean, you've been super busy. I haven't been quite as busy as you have, but
I've been working like an insane woman.
Yeah, I think today at lunch you said something that like the word workaholic, but I corrected you.
I said I'm a bit of a workaholic. Maybe.
I would say an extreme workaholic would be the better thing to say about it.
It is true.
When you're working, you're working. There's nothing else going on. That is all.
Yes, that is true.
When you're not, you're not.
Right. And when I'm not, I'm not. This happens to be a time where I am working. It should calm down in a little bit, and I'll probably take some time off, which will be much needed and fantastic. But you have some exciting news. You got a new phone and a new watch.
Yeah, I did. And when I was doing the watch research thing, it was like, what the heck is going on? So anyway, all right, so let me back up. So I had a Samsung watch for like 4 years, right? And it did pretty good up until the last couple, like 2 months, I would say. The battery life went to poop, and then like it stopped giving me notifications because you used to get like when you get text messages, it goes on your watch, shows up, it's great. So like it stopped doing that, and then like I gotta stop saying like.
I know it's driving me nuts.
I feel like I'm like a high school girl.
Before you continue, I want to know. Just tell me, what is the new phone that you got?
So I got a Samsung Galaxy S25.
Okay, and there's a lot more bells and whistles on this.
Oh yeah.
And where did you come from? You came from a what?
S23.
Okay, so it's two generations
over.
Generations.
But what happened in the last couple of generations is the whole AI thing, like the new iPhone 17 and the new Samsung Galaxy S25, or maybe even the iPhone 16. They're all integrated with this AI stuff, and it's crazy some of the stuff the phones can do nowadays.
Listen, I've said this before. We all know how I feel about AI. I am not a fan, but that's okay.
You use it every time you do a Google search. I watch you read it. You just don't realize you use it.
I don't realize it.
But anyways, so like it's integrated with all that good stuff, but it's crazy.
Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah. And then so what about
so the watch thing. So back to so the Samsung watch I had was it's like 4 years old. It needed to be replaced. I mean, literally yesterday was the last day. Yeah, yesterday was the last day I used it for my gym workout. Took it off the charger, put it on my wrist, went to the gym, worked out for about an hour and 10 minutes. Had it track my workout like I always do, and came home, worked for about an hour doing some paperwork and stuff like that for work, and it was already at 40%. 40%. Anyways, so backing this up. So the day before that, a couple days, probably last week, I was doing a bunch of research on watches, and I was going to go back to a Samsung watch because Samsung, especially with getting the new phone and all the integrations and all the craziness, like
would have made sense.
Yeah, it'd be cool as crap.
Yeah,
some of the stuff that you can do and all the integration. So then I started looking at battery life. Because someone else had said, get a Garmin watch, they're much better, blah, 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 but they don't integrate as well.
Well, does the Garmin watch connect to your phone as well? It does.
Yeah,
they all connect.
Yeah, it all connects. All of them do. All of them do. Apple Watch. All the smartwatches are kind of the same.
Okay, but an Apple Watch, you can't get to connect with that phone, though, right? You have to get an Apple.
No, you have to Apple to Apple.
Apple. Okay.
Yeah, like a Samsung watch, I don't think will connect to an iPhone.
Correct.
Same thing. But a Garmin will do both. Got it. It's one of the watches. There's a bunch of, once you start going down the rabbit hole of smartwatches, you realize how many other ones there are besides the Apple and the Samsung one.
I want to know who buys the stupid watch.
What do you mean the stupid watch?
You said the smartwatch. It was a bad joke.
Stupid watch.
They can't all be zingers. I'm just saying.
I know. There's still people that have stupid watches out there. Some people do. Anyways, so I started looking at them, and I was like, the Samsung 8 Classic would be really nice. The way it looked, it had like a stainless bevel. It looked really nice. So if you put like a metal wristband on it, it looks like a real like watch.
Yeah.
And then I started looking at that. Then there was the Samsung Ultra, which is like the high-end version of what they have.
Like the Rolex of Samsung watches?
Yeah, but nowhere near the price. Nowhere near the price. If you want to talk about Rolex's watches, I would say like the Garmin Fenix 8, which I think is Fenix 8, I think is the one, and that's I think the most expensive version of that's like $1,200.
Oh, okay.
Which I did not get. I'm not spending that kind of money on watch. You're insane.
Yeah.
Especially something that's probably only the last 4 years.
Yeah.
So like,
I get it. Yeah.
No. And so anyway, so I started going down the rabbit hole, looking at the Garmin watches, looking at the other watches that were out there. Like there's a One Watch, and like there's all these other like stuff from overseas that come over that are significantly cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
And then what I stumbled across in this whole process was battery life. So all of the so there's a Samsung Watch 8, there's a Samsung Watch 8 Classic, there's a Samsung Ultimate or whatever, Samsung 8 Ultimate.
Yeah.
All those watches. So they have basically 2 days of battery life. The Ultimate says 2 to 3 days, but all the other ones say 1 to 2 days.
Okay.
Okay, which is kind of what I was used to with my other watch.
Okay.
It would last maybe 18 hours,
okay.
and then it would be time to put away when I got it when it was brand new. Then I stumbled across what Garmin's battery life was.
And
7 to 14 days.
Without charging?
Without charging, 7 to 14 days.
I mean, that's a big difference.
That's a huge difference.
Yeah, why? What
I don't know.
What is their technology?
I have no idea, but I don't know. Samsung, Apple Watch is the same way, 1 to 2 days.
Yes, I know. I used to wear an Apple Watch religiously.
Even the new ones.
I don't anymore.
Even the new ones are like 2 days.
Yeah,
but
I don't wear
what? How is it and then even some of the other cheaper knockoff brand ones from overseas that are kind of the Chinese hacked ones, or so those still have their battery lives are still being advertised close to the Garmin ones. So my question for Samsung and Apple is, what the heck are you guys doing to your watches? Like, how can Garmin get almost 2 weeks out of a watch in just smartwatch mode, and you can only get 2 days?
Well, you know what?
And then it has the same features, same functions, same stuff.
They probably do it on purpose, because after a lot of wear and tear, the battery starts going down, and then if it already starts so small, now you got to buy another watch.
That is true. Maybe
you know what I mean. It's like a marketing thing. Maybe.
Watch.
I know that I used to have. I still have it. I have an Apple Watch. I just don't wear it anymore.
Right.
I found that it was like, I was wearing it because I was always tracking everything. And I wanted to make sure that it could track my workouts. I worked out every single day for 365 days. And then I did some extra, but I wanted to see if I could do it every day for a year. And I did, because they have this thing, you reach a goal and whatever. Anyway, but I was not a fan of wearing a watch every day. And when I do wear a watch, I as you know, I wear a fancy watch.
Yeah.
When I decide to wear watches. Otherwise, I really don't need a watch anymore. I hold my phone in my hand, so I always know what time it is. Yeah. So I really don't need the watch. But I do love that you got a new phone and started looking at all this stuff, because it sparked me to think, you know what? I think it's time I need a new phone. I have to get my mother a new phone, because we have to have the same, my mom and I, we have to have the same phones. We have to have the same of everything. Because what happens is, all day long, she will call me and be like, I don't know what happened. Da, 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 da. And if I don't have, how do I get to this app? How do I open this? How do I sign into this? And if I don't have the same phone as her, I can't walk her through it. So I would imagine I have to buy two of everything.
It would be interesting to see that conversation if one of you had an Android and one had the iPhone.
Oh, she used to.
You would know.
And I was like, absolutely not. We are now moving you to iPhone. So I had to get. This was.
I'm not an iPhone fan.
Yes, so now she has an iPhone.
Samsung boy over here, iPhone girl over there.
Yes, we are. My mother and I are iPhone girls. So I think we are going to. I don't even know if I even mentioned this to her. Maybe I did. I don't even know. My brain is like.
If not, she'll find out when she listens.
When she wants the.
Roberta, you're getting a new phone.
Yeah, Roberta, you're getting a new phone. We're gonna go looking and her phone too. It's like it sounds like she's underwater all the time.
Yeah.
Like when she puts it on speaker, it's like. I'm like, what is going on with her phone?
How old is her phone though?
She, I think, it's a few generations old, because I had gotten a new one. She's stuck with hers.
Okay.
So
hers is older than yours.
Hers is older than mine.
Because you have a 14.
I have a 14 Pro.
So she must have like a 12 or 13.
She must have a 13, or she either has a 12 or a 13. I don't even remember. Yeah. So we are due. I'm like a creature of habit. I'm somebody who I don't like getting the new and having to transfer everything.
Oh, it's a pain in the butt.
And neither does my mother. And it's going to be a pain in the butt for me times two, because she doesn't know how to do any of that stuff. Yeah. So I'm going to have to do it all. Yeah. So it's going to be rough, but that's okay.
I think you guys are going to like with what if I'm sure iPhone is doing the same thing Samsung is. You're going to like some of the new features. I showed you the selfie feature.
Oh, that was kind of cool. Yeah,
all I got to do is to take a selfie instead of having to reach up there and push the button, which this girl has it down to an art form.
Yeah, I'm the selfie queen.
All I have to do is hold it, show it my palm, and then it gives us a 3-second counter. It recognizes my palm, and in the settings you can do it. It's one of the tips and tricks things that I learned. And it'll start a 3-second timer for the photo for a selfie. It's awesome.
It is very cool. I will say, I do love taking selfies, but I have to be honest. And I know that you've noticed this. I think because I have been so overworked in the last few months, I am forgetting to take pictures. Like we are going out and friends are saying, hey, can you text me a photo from tonight? And I'm like,
I didn't take any pictures.
I didn't take any pictures, which is so not like me. But I am legit forgetting. And I will tell you, like now I try to remind myself, like today we had lunch with our friend Kimberly. Hi, Kimberly, if you're listening.
Hi.
Thank you for lunch was amazing.
Yeah, lunch was amazing.
It was so good.
Thank you so much.
It was so good. What a great suggestion.
And what was the stuff, the bread that she ordered?
Oh God, she ordered some like focaccia with
something.
Was it ricotta?
Or it was with ricotta with olive oil.
Oh my God, it was so good.
Yeah. It was amazing.
It was really, really good. Yeah, we went to Lenora's in Palm City. A shout out to Lenora's in Palm City. Amazing. There's a few other locations.
My first time there.
I'd never been to the Lenora's in Palm City. It was very, very good. So we had that. We had some of the bread with the dipping stuff that they give you. We had a lot of bread.
The hoagies were amazing.
Oh yes, we had the classic American, the classic Italian hero. Kimberly had the meatball Parmesan hero.
Apparently that place is known for the meatballs.
Yeah, they're known for the meatballs. I believe on Mondays they have meatball Mondays. Yep. Anyway, my point being is that I'm always forgetting to take. I'm just forgetting a lot of stuff nowadays. Yeah. So taking pictures, just forgetting things in general. And I think it's because like I'm so overwhelmed, so overworked. Yeah. Like I'm stressed. I'm not sleeping. I'm like so exhausted.
So here's something interesting about the new watch I got.
Yeah. But then that means you got to go ahead, tell me.
Okay. So it tracks your stress level.
Yes.
It tracks your heart rate, all that other stuff. It tracks your sleep and tells you what to do. And then it has this thing. I was just learning about it a few minutes ago because I was like, what the heck is this? What is this body battery thing? So basically it takes all of your metrics that it tracks that you put into it and like treats your body kind of like a battery. So in the morning, your battery hopefully is charged and then where you're at during the day. And I noticed today before we went to lunch, I was feeling kind of down, or after lunch, actually, I was feeling kind of drained and down and my battery level was low. Then I took a little nap and I got a little bit of a boost in my battery.
Interesting.
Which is kind of interesting. So it's tracking all these different things.
Oh, wow.
And putting together. So you have like, I don't know.
I didn't get to nap today when John napped because instead
you were working.
I worked
as always.
I had to work. Yes, I'm almost done with my 7 days of work. 7 days a week working. Yeah. Almost.
Hopefully, what another
week.
Another week, okay.
Another week, and then I should be done.
We shall see.
Yeah, I think I'm done. I think I should be done in a week, and then I will take some time, some much needed time off. We'll go on a few vacations, a few trips. Which will be nice and it'll be great. But I will tell you with the sleeping thing, the only way, because my problem, I fall asleep just fine.
Staying asleep.
It's staying asleep. I can't stay asleep, but I know that I'm getting a little bit of sleep at least because I have the most vivid, weird ass dreams.
Now, do you have
my dreams are crazy?
When you first fall asleep or when you think you're awake and not being able to go back to sleep later in the night?
No, they've got to be earlier on because I'm well aware of what's going on.
When somebody's snoring,
when they're getting up to tinkle, when it starts to rain, stops raining, an animal runs by outside. Like I hear everything. I'm a very light sleeper. That's the problem too. Yeah. But I do look forward every night to going to sleep. Yeah. I look forward to getting into bed, watching TV so I can just go. That was a lovely sound that I made. That sounded really, really good. Yeah. That sounded good. So I will tell you my other like fascination too, like with the phone. I'm somebody who like, and I really want to do this. I still don't know how to like do TikTok or anything. Like I keep trying to like create an account and then I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing on it. I don't know what to do. I don't know how
TikTok
to do it.
Either.
I don't understand TikTok. And I also, is this right?
I thought your microphone was like rubbing on your.
Oh, I apologize.
So if we've been getting for the last couple minutes a little bit of.
Oh God, I apologize.
From,
oh geez.
Her sweater running on her microphone.
Okay.
Sorry, squirrel.
Sorry.
Or hamster.
Yeah, sorry. So yeah, for people that aren't watching this and just listening, we just made funny little hamster faces. But yeah, so I apologize if my sweater was rubbing against it. You may get a little bit of static. Yeah, sorry.
It's okay.
So anyway, so lately, like I don't watch TikTok. I don't sit and watch videos and reels and all things like that. But lately, like on my Instagram feed, somehow, like I keep getting all these like weird videos of things.
They're not weird. It's stuff you probably search or some stuff you probably heard you talk about, and somehow it got into the algorithm.
I guess. Can I tell you what I've been getting a lot of? So I've been getting a lot of these like luxury first class airline seats
Have you been talking about that? Have you been like Googling it?
I mean, come on, Obvi, like
obviously
we've been doing a lot of traveling, looking into travel. No, but like I've been getting all these like from like Emirates and like their new sky buses and planes and like the new first class suites. And like they look exquisite. Like I'm not gonna lie, they look amazing. It's like you don't want your flight to end. I'm sure, you know, like it's crazy. There's unlimited caviar, like unlimited everything. Like it's insane. You could shower. There's beds. There's bars, snacks galore. But like the price tag on these things is like a damn car. Like
I think you brought it up at lunch today.
It's crazy.
And some of the prices you were throwing out there were saying, I thought you could almost make those flights private at that point. For that price.
Yeah, for that price point, you probably could fly private. I don't know if you could go the distance from what these are going. You know, these are flying like to Dubai and this. Yeah, I mean, you know, so private to that is probably going to be more like $100,000 to $200,000. But you know, some of these airlines, some of these prices were like $25,000, $50,000. I'm like, for an airline ticket, like that's just insane to me. Like,
well, you get the little pod, you get showers, you get lay flat, you get the robe, you get the caviar, you get the champagne, you get the fancy cheeses, the fancy food. Like
first class travel is lovely, right? It really is. It's great. But I will tell you, it's not what it used to be. Now, granted, I've never flown Emirates. And I've never gone in one of these new, like the new first class craziness. I haven't done that. But like your normal airlines flying domestically first class used to be so much more luxe than they are now. Like it's really not, to me, it's not worth it nowadays. Like, will I do it? Sure. I wouldn't do the $50,000 one. That's crazy. But like domestically, fine. Like if it's whatever for some reason. But like, I don't feel the need to do it at all, especially when there's airlines like JetBlue that have a great
domestic. No, but I think it might be worth it if you're doing like a 14 or 15-hour flight.
I guess like
being able to lay flat.
JetBlue is a nice first class. It's called Mint, and they do lay flat. Like it's really nice. Like it is good. But some of these other airlines, they're first class. I'm like, it's not really that amazing. Like it's not what it's cracked up to be. I'll tell you that. You know, but I mean, I remember back in the day when you could like. You ordered specific things. They would make fresh like cookies for you. I mean, I guess some of them still do that. And like hot fudge sundaes.
They probably weren't really fresh. They were just microwaved.
And I know. They have like a little oven. I know. I mean, but it just, I don't know. It just used to be so much nicer. I don't know. It doesn't. Either way, these new ones do look amazing. I will probably die and never go on a flight like that because in a million years, I don't care if I won the lotto with $300 million. I probably still wouldn't drop $50,000 on a round trip ticket just so I could take a shower and have pajamas and slippers on a plane. I just don't see that happening in my future.
Experience.
You know what it is for me in experiences, and I've realized I don't like experiences that are like timed that I think are going to end. Like I get very depressed when something ends. I get very depressed when a vacation ends. Or a cruise ends. And just getting on a flight and knowing what that cost and that it's going to end. Besides the fact that I'd want to steal every single thing that wasn't locked down to get my money's worth, like it would just pain me so much to know that it's over.
Okay.
So like I just prefer.
You don't like stuff to end, do you?
No, I'm not good with endings or goodbyes. Yeah. At all. Never have been.
I didn't know that.
Yes. Yeah. Although I'm much better now than I used to be, like from when I was a kid. But yeah, I don't like things to end. But with that said, we should probably start ending this, right? I mean, it's been a long time since we've talked, so this went by so fast that we didn't even get a lot out. But we actually talked about some really good, important things now. We gave people a lot of things to think about.
Yeah.
A new phone, a new watch.
Yeah, we didn't even really get into the phone thing, but the watch thing.
Yeah.
We
dabbled.
We dipped our toe in with the watch thing.
We're gonna.
All I got to say is, if you're looking at a new watch, there are many, many other options besides Apple and Samsung, and those two have the worst battery life, which just blows my mind. I mean, like, to give you an example, my watch, right before we started, because I just started a timer on it, as I always do, yesterday I charged it to 100% after I got it, and then I obviously been playing with it because you got to set it up, you can change the watch faces, do all that fancy stuff.
Sounds dirty.
Yeah, you do whatever you want with it, have it set up the way you want, play with it a little bit and stuff like that. And then we went to Zumba earlier.
Oh yeah, we went to Zumba today too. Oh yeah, John did Zumba. It was fun.
Did Zumba. Did our normal stuff and stuff like that. And then so even with all of that, Right now, it's saying if I continue to use it the way I'm using it, I have 6 days left.
That's amazing.
Before I have to recharge it.
That's amazing.
Which is crazy because obviously I'm not going to use it like I am the last 24 hours all the time because it's new and I'm messing with it and I was setting it up, and so there was a lot of stuff like that. Like I've already, even since lunchtime, after we got done with Zumba or before Zumba even, I've kind of haven't really messed with it.
Yeah.
I've got it where how I want it set up. So like, but I still have 6 days of battery life left.
That's amazing. Batteries do not last with me at all. My phone, I wake up in the morning, within 2 hours, it's like at 20%. Which is hence why I never need another
That could
phone.
be because you might need a new phone.
Yeah, I need a new
That's
phone.
usually a typical thing to go out. And with the new Samsung phone I got, there's actually it doesn't come set this way, but there's a battery option in there. You can have it set so that it when it charges, it only does it in a way that will maximize battery life.
Yeah.
So
I wish we could continue talking because we have a lot more that we could talk about, but we got to get to our favorite part of the show.
You ready for Stump the Hamster?
Stump the Hamster. Now, if this is
I said it first this time, that way you couldn't mess it up.
I know, I always mess it up, but I will tell you. For those people, if this is your first time listening to us, by the way, thank you. Welcome to the Hamster Never Stops.
Subscribe, follow on your favorite streaming platform.
Yep. What are we on? We're on Spotify.
What are we not on would be the better way to go about it.
Spotify, Apple, iTunes, or whatever
Amazon,
it's called. Amazon, iHeart, Radio.
I think we're on Slacker.
We're on a lot of them.
Yeah, we're on pretty much everywhere.
And of course YouTube. Please follow us on YouTube, and Facebook and Instagram at the Hamster Never Stops.
Yep.
But this is the part of the show, the very end of the show, where we like to play a game called Stump the Hamster.
You got it right.
Thank you. And it is where we will ask each other a question and see if we get it. And we ask you at home too, so you can play along. So I always say, John, do you want to go first? And he always says,
ladies first.
So I guess that means I'm going first.
I don't even know why you ask anymore.
I don't know either.
Because you know the answer.
I know. I'm going to go first. All right. So my question today. So I've been like obsessed with food lately. What else is new? I'm always obsessed with food.
Okay.
I'm always hungry. So my question today is now, and I really have to preface this. I have to say, this is not the original first thing. Okay. I'm asking a specific question here. I want to know who is credited for what we know today as a donut. So I'm not talking about like back in the I'm not talking.
Are you talking
about,
a company or a person?
I'm talking a person who is credited, right? Who is credited for creating the donut as we know it today? Not just a ball of dough that was fried, from all these different countries that just had their things.
Can I phone a friend?
You cannot phone a friend. But this is who is credited for the modern day donut that we know today, right? So like the donut with the hole in the middle, right? Who is credited? And when was that? When was that created? It's a tough one, huh? All of you donut lovers out there. Now, by the way, John, are you a donut lover? I'll be honest.
Sometimes I'll crave it.
Yeah.
And then I'll have like a half of one and be like, this is too sweet, too much sugar, and then like I'll finish it, but like that's.
I mean, I'll never think anything is too sweet or too sugary for me, except maybe a cocktail.
But
I'll eat it. I'll eat anything that's sweet. But I never crave a donut. Like it's not my jam.
Yeah,
I would get an apple fritter.
Apple fritter is technically.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
I like an apple fritter.
Every now and then I'll crave an apple.
Yeah, an apple fritter is good and crispy and delicious. But a donut, I mean, I'll eat it. I'm not going to kick it out of bed for eating
like a Long John or something like that.
Whatever. I'll get anything. I'll eat it. I'll eat anything.
But
it's not like I wake up in the morning and I'm like, oh, you know what I need to go buy today? A donut.
Donuts are more nostalgic for me.
Yeah.
Because like as a kid growing up, every Saturday we'd go to my grandma's on my mother's side.
Yeah.
And we'd always pick up at least a dozen donuts and a half gallon of chocolate and a half gallon of milk, regular milk.
Really?
It was kind of like a Saturday morning ritual.
We used to get munchkins a lot. I remember from Dunkin' Donuts, we used to drive and get they had like this, the box. Munchkins? They probably still have, a munchkin is like a donut hole.
Oh, okay.
They called them, I don't know if they still call them that. I haven't been to a Dunkin' Donuts in a long time.
I don't know.
But at Dunkin' Donuts, when I was a kid, they were called munchkins. Now they may be just called donut holes. I don't know what they're called. But they're just, it basically looks like how a donut has a hole in it. That's what it is. It's like those.
That's where the whole idea of a donut hole.
Yeah, the donut holes. That's what donut balls, whatever they are.
It was supposed to have the cut. Anyway, so back to the question. Who is credited to be responsible for the donut that we know today? And you wanted to know when. I have no idea on who. Not a clue at all. But I want to say that like the donuts we know today came about probably in like, I want to say like, for some reason 1920s is popping in my head, but I have no idea. That's just a guess.
Okay. Well, very good. So John guesses 1920s does not have a name. Everyone out there, have you thought about it? Have you thought about it?
We gave him a couple minutes.
We gave you a couple minutes, yeah, because we did chit chat about donuts a little bit. So
I
will tell you, you're almost a century off. It was 1847.
Oh, wow.
And the person credited for that is Captain Hanson Gregory.
Okay, what was he a captain of?
Now, he's called Captain Hanson Gregory.
Okay.
But I will tell you, he's the one who came up with putting a hole, because in other countries and all over, people had, fried doughs. They would fry just humps of dough. But he came up with this idea, well, if we cut a circle in the center, it'll bake it evenly and proportionately. And so that's how it came up with the donut that we know today, with the hole in the middle.
Now, actually, the reason I said 1920s is because when I think of a donut and how they're made, it's a machine and it drops them down in that perfect shape with the hole already in it.
Yeah.
It drops it into the.
Well, who knows if that machine, if it was just him.
Oh no, this machine was like probably from the 1920s.
Yeah. So they came up with the machine to help his creation. Yeah. So there you go. Cool. All right. Good question.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
I'm impressed.
Thank you.
You've been stumping me a lot lately.
All right, go ahead.
My question is nowhere near as hard. I'm going to use my brand new phone. I always look it up.
It's a sexy case and everything.
I know. I got a clear case on it, which
I like it.
I went 2 days without a case and a screen protector, and it was torture because the case is so slippery. And then now I got a nice little silicone case.
I drop my phone all day long.
And a screen protector on it, which is nice. All right. So I was sitting in the sauna today at the gym and was trying to think of something to come up with. And so because I was at the gym, it's kind of health and fitness oriented. So
okay.
On average, how many minutes per week does the average American adult spend exercising, doing light to moderate exercise?
Wait, say it again.
On average, how many minutes a week?
How many minutes a week? Not a day, a week.
A week. Does the average adult in America spend doing light to moderate exercise? There's a reason.
I have to think of average American here, because I'm thinking of, like, if I think about the people, like for me, I try to work out every single day, like something.
Yep.
So, and I don't think I'm average. I don't think that there's a lot of people that do that. Because listen, life gets in the way, right? Like you have kids, you have work, you have things, like you decide to get lazy. Like people are not working out every single day.
Nope. But it's not like workout. It's light to moderate.
Light workout.
A light exercise is going for a walk.
Okay. So let's assume people take 3 days a week to do that at like 20 minutes. They take 20 minutes out of their day. I'm going to say 60 minutes a week.
Okay.
The average. I'm going to say 60. And I think that actually might even be high. I'm guessing that might be high.
When I thought about this subject, I was with you on that. And then I was surprised by the answer, which I'm going to give the audience at home about 15 more seconds before I give the answer.
All right. Let me think about this a little bit. All right. So that means
I did just give a hint.
So you gave me a hint that it's probably higher.
Yep. I didn't get any.
Let's say that if the average American, I would like to think that the average American is working out 5 days a week. Well, but there's no way they're doing. That would be 150 minutes. If they did 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week, that's a lot. That's 150 minutes. And I had said 60. I'm going to split the difference.
Okay.
And I'm going to go with 90 minutes a week.
All right.
Okay.
So I think everybody at home's had enough time.
Yeah.
So the correct answer, according to all surveys and studies, is 130 minutes.
Oh.
130 minutes a week. Now, I'm
really proud of you, America.
I was impressed by that. I was kind of impressed by that. So then I was
that's really good.
And that's individuals over the age of 15. And it equals about 19 minutes per day if you do it over 7 days. So it's 100.
Okay, so I was right in the sense that I thought it was 20 minutes a day.
20 minutes a day, but
but I figured it was 3 to 5 days a week.
It's 7 days a week. And so then which is kind of crazy.
I don't think that the average American is working out 7 days a week.
No, most Americans are working out. Well, it depends on what you're doing and what you consider working out. So this is light to moderate exercise. This is not intense exercise.
Not a big workout.
Not when you go work out, your workout falls outside of these guidelines.
Okay.
Because I know how you work out, just like the way I work out. We fall outside of that.
Yeah.
But like the CDC and like all health officials and stuff like that, so you should at least get 150 minutes minimum.
Oh, 150?
Yep, 150 minimum is what.
That's always one of the numbers
which is the minimum.
Okay, good.
Great. Which is interesting.
That was a good one, John.
Yeah.
Nice.
Which
was good.
It's kind of interesting, kind of in the.
Yeah.
I knew that we didn't. Nobody really got. Not a lot of Americans got it. And then I got another question that goes along with that, but we'll save it for next time.
Save it for next time. For everybody out there, let us know in the comments if you got any of these answers right, or if there's a question that you have for us, you want to try to stump us. Again,
well, if you have a question, email us at thehamsterneverstops@gmail.com.
Yes. Oh, I forgot about our email.
Yeah, and you can email us, and then we can
we'll ask your question.
We'll ask your question.
We'll ask you can stump us. Yeah, exactly. So. Exactly. All right, perfect. Well, thank you so much for watching. We apologize for taking so much time off. We hope to get one up sooner than later, and try to keep this, the hamster never stops going. All right. So, till next time. Bye.